Here we are, back again. Finally, I made it happen. I said, finally, I made it happen. We're doing Edge of Eternities, a full playbox of Edge of Eternities. Now, I've done Edge of Eternities technically twice. I got a gift, not a gift, but a literal bundle, because that's really all I could afford at the time. And this set was like bonkers overpriced. Still not entirely cheap. I got the box for like $140. Other places I saw it for like $160. So I kind of jumped on it. Still haven't pulled a shock. So if somehow I don't pull a shock out of a whole box of play boosters, then we're in trouble. In-person price charting is going to be a little weird. I tried to check GCG Player like 5 times before I recorded this video. And it must be down, or it's just down for me. It didn't work on the app, didn't work on the website. So I don't know if any of these commons or uncommons are worth anything right now. So that's not going to count in... it probably won't count for this video, but from my memory, this was, what, a $5 card? I'm just going to ring the bell because I think it might be more. 2-drop, 3/2, Frenzied Baloth. The spell can't be countered. Trample Haste. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Combat damage can't be prevented. Like, it's a word soup, but it's an amazing card. Okay. Sorry, I just heard a lot of loud banging, and it's my cat on the scratcher. Mobby! But, yeah, I mean, ideally, I know Exalted Sunborn, I think that's what it is really good. That green creature that gives everything 1/1 counters is what I want the most out of this for my Una deck that I built. So, there we go. Finally, break the curse. Watery Grave. We did it. Take the monkey off the back. We hit a shock out of Edge of Eternities. Watery Grave. Lanterner's tapped. Unless you pay 2 life, then it ain't tapped. Reclaimer. Flying. This creature enters, return target non-creature, non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast this creature. Warp it for 3. It's a 5/4 with flying. Okay. I mean, again, that it's a good set. I don't have a pile down here yet for ones that I don't know. Foil, and landers. Okay, there we go. Got the pile situated. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh boy. Yeah. Very excited. I think this is probably one of, at this point I'm trying to support any in-universe set that I can, but this actually was a really well-designed one. Assembler, Resolver, Saw Ship. I can't remember if this... I played this on Arena. I can't remember if it's actually worth something. I feel like it is. The Eternity Elevator. It's a 5-drop. Tap, you add 3, and then you station, of course, and then 20 tap, add X mana of any one color where X is the number of charge counters on the tower. Actually, I didn't play this. I played something different, but it's another one of those, same thing, spacecraft. I don't know where I'm going with that, but no, I don't think it belongs on the top. I believe it belongs on the bottom. Oh boy. Okay. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Really want something to freak out about. That would be amazing. We kind of need it. Ooh, Mana Confluence. I can't remember if that's good or not, but Mana Confluence, tap, pay 1 life, have a mana of any color. Ooh, I forgot you can get crazy good lands in here. I'm not even gonna bother because someone will make fun of me in the comments. 3-drop, 2/3, tap, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a skeleton in addition to its other types and has no abilities. Activate only as a sorcery. Swarm Caller and an island. Okay. Cool. I mean, it's not can't get simpler than that. Oh man. At least Magic the Gathering gets some joy in life, it's a good feeling just cracking up some packs and sharing it with everyone on here. So thank you for letting me do that as we hit into Rust Harvester. Just a single drop, Menace Robot 1/1, 2 tap, exile an artifact card from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Alright, so I guess it can be good if you pump it, kind of thing. Full art planes, robot, And Genomorph Igma? Yeah, whatever. It's a Genomorph. 2-drop, 1/3 flying landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, target creature has base power and toughness 3/3 until the turn. If you control 6 or more lands, that creature is base power 6/6 instead. Alright. I mean, I know you can do a lot of landfall with the lander token, so makes sense. Does make sense. Okay. Keep on keeping on here. Cult, Hymn, Microsizer, Acolyte, 4-drop, 4/4 lifelink. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card, lose a life, and for Void, at the beginning of your end step, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. Ooh, artifact creature token, you don't say. But yeah, flavor-wise, this is great. Can't wait to open the collector booster that I have of this for the collector booster challenge. I'm honestly really looking forward to it because I haven't opened any Edge of Eternity collector boosters, and it's probably going to be the same for Lorwyn Eclipsed once I finally get my hand on that. But this is a set that I really wanted a collector booster for because I just like these lands are awesome to try and chase. Power Depot, artifact land, enters tapped, add a colorless, add 1 mana of any color, spend this only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts, and it has modular 1 on it as well. Beyond the Quiet, pretty simple here. Exile all creatures and spacecraft. Gotta have a spacecraft specific board wipe for Island and the Lander, and then we just move on. We just keep on going and hope for the best here. Oh, man. I really wish I knew if there were any commons or uncommons over $2. Would be very helpful. We have an Eldrazi Vestige? Whatever. 6-drop, 7/5. When this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card. You may put a permanent card with that value less than or equal to, the number of lands you control from your hand onto the battlefield. Tapped. And you warp for 4. Hey, look. He's back. It's returned in a double rare pack. Didn't expect to see you so soon, pal. Leave you up there because I don't feel like reading you because we already did with the landfall, base power 3 or 6/6, and I think that's long enough to put you down in the pile there. Thanks for reappearing. I mean, I guess I appreciate it, but I really don't. All right, what do we got? Emergency eject, siege ship impact. That thing, Rampage, Tanuk, Steadfast Second, Mythic, 4-drop, 3/5. Other creatures you control have haste. Artifact cards and red creature spells have warp 2. Neat. That's actually pretty cool. What do you think about it? Actually makes some good sense. So yeah, I'm recording this on Friday. So if you happen to be watching this and you were trying to get on TCG Player on Friday and it wasn't working for you, can you let me know in the comments? I think that'd be cool if I wasn't the only one that, was having this issue. So, just a little food for thought as I fix my piles and show the Void here. 4-drop, enchant creature you control. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, put target creature from defending player's graveyard on a battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. Void, at the beginning of your end step, sacrifices aura unless a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn. Okay. That's fine. And you have Honor. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Draw a card. Your Honor. Anytime I hear Honor, it just reminds me of Call of Duty Zombies with Takia. Always just talking about Honor. If anyone can relate. It just shows my age. Some great video games, man. Unravel, pull through the WEF, tutorial team leader. Singularity Rupture, 6-drop, destroy all creatures that any number of target players each mill half their library rounded down. Okay, that's disgusting. Spaceship in a forest. Man, he's just blowing up all the creatures and then saying, mill. Mill the pod. Big yikes, my guy. Big yikes. Alright, what do we have here? Systems, Godmaw, Elemental, Stomping Ground. Second shock of the box. I will take it. Thing is exploding. Does the same thing as a Watered Grave, except it's for red and green. And as it enters, you may pay 2 life, and it ain't tapped. You know, this is what I was talking about. The Dreadnought, the 5-drop 20/20 flying. Whenever it attacks, does 100 damage up to a creature or planeswalker. This thing is wild. So this is what I thought of the spaceship. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to give it a bell ring because I think it might be worth something. Again, this is the crappy part, is going into this whole thing blind and really not knowing anything of what's going on. But I digress. I'm here. I'm cracking the packs. Happy to hit some new cards, especially because I really, it took way too long for me to actually do a box of this set. So I'm just happy to be here. Consult the star charts. 2-drop instant with kicker. Everything's kicker. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of lands you control. Put 1 of those cards into your hand. If the spell was kicked, put 2 of those cards in your hand instead. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And Kate, Cryo Shatter. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, what do we got next? What do we have here? Just gonna keep on trying for those shocklands. Don't mind my singing, I'm breaking out into a song. Systems override. The right hand. 5-drop, 3/4 flying. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast artifact spells from the top of your library. It's a jellyfish advisor. Artifacts you control have tap. Add a blue. Spend this mana only to cast spells from anywhere other than your hand. Alright. Diplomatic retaliations. Oh, Lander. Hopefully I'm not going to make everyone yawn while they're watching this video. I feel like I've yawned like 4 or 5 times. I am sorry, everyone. I need to catch up on some sleep. Titan. Edge Rover. Swarm. This thing. Secluded Starforge. Land. Tapped out of colorless. 2 tap X untapped artifacts you control. Target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. Activate as a sorcery. 5 tap. Create a 2/2 colorless robot. Rampage. Forest. And the robot tech. Gonna go with it. Okay. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on seeing what we've got here. Really, that's all we can do. We're going to get a special guest? We're going to get anything else crazy? Come on, Edge of Eternities. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, my guy. Let's keep it going. Monolith. 3-drop. Tap until end of turn. Target creature gains whenever this creature is dealt damage. You draw that many cards and lose that much life. That's creature controller may have this artifact deal 1 damage to it. Activate only as a sorcery. Scour for scrap and a mountain. And another robot. Yeah, it's that simple. That's what we're doing. Cracking Edge of Eternities. I really want to know what has been your favorite set of the last 2 years. It can be pretty much anything. If it's one of the crazy, like, Commander... I think Commander Masters is, what, 3 years now? Man, time flies, dude. Just let me know what your favorite recent set, you could say, within the standard rotation would be. I like knowing what people are enjoying to compare against what I'm enjoying. Possibility Technician. I'm not enjoying him so far. 3-drop, 3/3. Whenever this creature or another Kavu you control enters, exile top of your library. As long as the card remains exiled, you may play it if you control 1, and you warp it for 2. Flight deck, island, and a lander. Okay. Interesting. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Oops. Going too fast. I'm going too fast on this one. And all scrolls. Hey, Gemstone Caverns. If this card's your opening hand and you're not the starting player, you may begin the game with Gemstone Caverns on the battlefield with a luck counter on it. If you do, exile a card from your hand. Tap for colorless. If it has a luck counter on it, instead add 1 mana of any color. Okay. I can see why that's actually a pretty important card there. Then we're following up with Extinguisher Battleship, an 8-drop 10/10 spacecraft. Once you station it for 5, it gets flying and trample. Ugh. Disgusting. The other ones, of course, like cooler, but you know, it'll get the job done, me laddies. It'll get the job done. I can't even remember what the best crazy land you can pull in here is. I just haven't had that research done for this set. Weapons Manufacturing. 2-drop, whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, create a colorless artifact token named Mutations with when this leaves the battlefield deals 2 damage to any target. Alright. Plasma Bolt. Almost like a Thunderbolt. I wonder if that's where they got that from. One of the best Magic the Gathering cards from 10 years ago. Not from like the beginning of time, but regardless. Regardless, one of the best cards ever made. See the Sir Shepherd, Ethereal Stone Chosen. 5-drop, 3/3. Ward, discard a card at random. Void. Where it attacks if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn. Defending player loses half their life round it up. My god. That goes with that one guy from Duskmoor, whenever he like hits you for damage, you lose half your life rounded down or something. Crazy. That's just crazy. If that gets you fast, then you're really done. Systems, Elites, Lumen Class Frigate. 2-drop stationing spacecraft. Other creatures get +1/+1, and with 12 flying, lifelink 3/5. Woo wee! That card is going to really put some work in for ya. Yeah, that's the greatest card we've ever seen. All right, so what do we have left? 6. 9 packs to go, so we're technically down to a bundle. We've only hit 2 shocks, so can we pull another one, get that to the back, leave the packs there, and I don't know. Let's go. Can we get some juice at the back half of the box, please? I'm begging you. I really could use the juice right now. Bioengineered Future. It is a 3-drop. When it enters, create a lander token. Each creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each land that enters the battlefield under your control this turn. Alright, so if you can manipulate land drops with landfall or maybe earth bending, that would actually be pretty resourceful and useful. Alright, don't hate that. Alright. Eternity, Mouth of Storm. This is cool for landfall. Modifier. What in the heck is this thing? A Lobster Citizen. 2-drop 2/2. That's making me laugh. Artifacts you control are foods in addition to their other types and have 2 tap sack, gain 3 life. 1 tap sack of food deals 3 damage to each opponent. Beginning of each end step, if you gain life this turn onto. Oh my god, this is like a meme. This is a meme that needs to be like. This screams me. This is playing a lobster citizen that eats food and burns for 3. What in the heck? I'm okay. That might be played around with in my spare time. Eventually, if you happen to see a Flavor of the Month deck profile, they are going to be coming. I swear. I'm trying to save the good ones for when the channel gets monetized, but we're not halfway there, because I really want to show off my Omnath. It's been done. It's the deck that I've been playing since, Mother of Machines dropped. That's why I bought the box for the promo. Really want to show that. I've been playing Una, but I need to edit it some more. And I have a Cascade deck coming too. So there will be more Flavor of the Month deck profiles, but that needs to be one. If there's anything that needs to be one, it's a Lobster Citizen. Terminal Velocity. 6-drop, you may put an artifact or creature card from your hand onto the battlefield that permanent gains haste, and with permanent leaves the battlefield, it deals damage equal to the span value of any creature. Beginning of your end step, sack this permanent. Okay, with Edge Rover on a mountain. Got a lot to go. So. Okay. What do we got? Well, don't really have a lot to go. We have 2 shocks, and I'm hoping for more. What the heck? Well, I guess we got, whatever this is called. Paradox Haze. It's a 3-drop enchant player, enchantment aura. Beginning of enchanted player's first upkeep, that player gets an additional upkeep step after this step. Okay, so you give yourself or someone else additional upkeeps. That actually probably might be worth something. I don't know. It could be. Sunstar, Champlain, 2-drop, 3/2. Beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. 2, remove a 1/1 counter from target creature you control, tap target artifact or creature. Alright, that's pretty basic. We're getting down to the wire here, pals. We're getting down to the wire. Without something crazy, maybe Tezzeret, maybe the card that I really want, maybe anything that would make me scream, shout, let it all out. I don't think the land planet's gonna do it. Enters tapped out of red, station, and when it's 12 plus on stationed, 2, sack a land, created robot, creature token, creature you control, get ++1 in haste till end of turn. Alright. Possibility Technician again for our second foil rare of the box, so I'll leave it up here. We've already opened one, so I don't really feel like reading it again, and by now that should be enough to push it through. Oh, jeez, guys. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little worried here. I'm hopeful I missed some things, because again, when you can't price check, you are going to miss things. I don't know. Ooh, I like this one. This thing, 3-drop. Whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards, but you do this only once each turn. Great card if you're in a +1/+1 counter strategy. Drill 2 deep in a plains. So we've got 3 left. We're really going here. We're trying. We're trying our best. We are giving it our all. Giving it our all on this. All right. Seam Rip, Warden, Infiltrator, that thing. Might Form Harmonizer. 4-drop, 4/4 landfall. When a land you control enters, double the power of target creature you control till next turn, and you can warp it in for 3. Hey, another one. Terminal Velocity, but again, something else that we've already cracked from the box, so I'll leave it up for a little while, show that it's pretty shiny, and I think that we've learned that it's shiny, so I can go down there. 2 packs left. Hopefully people have had a little bit better luck than me when opening up Edge of Eternities. I feel like people were getting like 5 or 6 shocks a box is what I was hearing, but nevertheless, sometimes you can't be that lucky. This X spell, white green, construct, trample, and is with a number of 1/1 counters equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. Whenever you attack, remove a 1/1 counter from each of 2 creatures you control, and then you create a robot. So, alright. And we've started. All of our foil rares have decided to show up. None that we really, really want, unless our buddy's worth something here. But I digress. Another foil, another cool little card. Better to have than not have at the end of the day. And again, maybe it's a $5 card and I'm overlooking it, and I'll be happy if it is. Last pack magic. I unwrapped it, but I'm at least going to press it to the camera. Please. Please, please, please. Actually have some last pack magic for us? Well, we got a land out of it at least. Cascading, whatever. Land indestructible, add a colorless, 5-tap, add 5 mana in any combination of colors. Alright, that's cool. Arch Enemy's Charm. For 3 black, choose 1. Exile target creature Planeswalker. Return 1 or 2 target creature and or Planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature control. Gains lifelink until end of turn. And that will do it, folks. That is the end. Well, we ripped Edge of Eternities. Did we hit our total? It's on screen now. I have to go with a no. Getting the box for 140. I don't think we really hit at least the 2 crazy. We didn't hit the 2 craziest cards that I know of. I'd like to hope that it's above 50. That would make me happy. Again, I'm trying to stay hopeful. Maybe we're only back like $40. Maybe hopefully it was a $100 box, but I don't really know. I just can't check TCG player. So, as usual, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like to get to 500 subscribers, and then I have some TCG player credit waiting to buy some boxes. I want to do something cool for that, kind of promote the Collector Booster Challenge once we hit 500, because that would put us halfway there. So, thanks for watching the videos. Yeah, that's really all I got right now. I'm going to end the rambling, and thank you guys again. Get you a bell ring. Get you another bell ring. I don't want to do a third bell ring. Bye!